God instructs today to comprehend the principle of anathema/maranatha. When faced with tumultuous interpersonal dynamics, resolve to contribute to the solution rather than exacerbate the issue. Maintain kindness in your spirit and provide a kind response that deflects anger. Understand that among conflict, there exists strife. An insulted brother is more difficult to reconcile than a fortified city. Comprehend the significance of the resolution of tranquility and acknowledge when you have attained your threshold. Recall the wisdom of Solomon: without fuel, the fire extinguishes. The flames of discord and conflict shall not affect you. Select love and cultivate humility and tranquility within your heart. Upon recognizing that the circumstances are destined to deteriorate, apply the anathema concept. Anathema signifies to be placed in suspension. Learn to withdraw and allow me space to operate. Were you seeking a resolution to a tumultuous and passionate relationship? Anathema/maranatha, the Lord is approaching. If you withdraw and attain inner tranquility, I shall manifest in the circumstance. I shall communicate in the pauses of your reflections. I will grant you the fortitude to persevere and progress. Not every issue can be rectified. I am the Father and your God. Certain matters must be entrusted to time and sovereignty, recognizing that eventually, my will prevails over everything. Do you have confidence in me? Allow me to handle this matter. What you cannot repair or remedy must be suspended, allowing my hand to accomplish what your hand cannot. Anathema/maranatha. You are not forsaking your affection for others, you are only entrusting it to me until the designated moment of restoration and healing. Today, God instructs you to allow His love to guide your heart. Affection for others should be on my condition rather than theirs. In all your interactions with others, permit my love to permeate you and extend to their hearts and lives. Numerous weights and expectations may be imposed upon you by both men and women, but there exists but one obligation you must fulfill, the obligation of love. As said in my word, owe no man anything except to love him. This is your sole responsibility. Individuals may present an extensive list of obligations deemed essential, although these are not mandated by my authority. As you hear their piercing demands of what they require from you, resolve within yourself that only my love will dictate your subsequent actions. Understand this, states the Father, that my love and my sovereignty originate from the same source. I love you on my terms, not yours. I stated, "Come unto me, all you who labor and are burdened." My love is unconditional, but it necessitates your obedience and cooperation. Similarly, when you love others, it must be on my terms rather than theirs. They will delineate the criteria for being a respectable individual, or if you identify as a Christian, but that is not my expectation of you. Your compliance with me is not dictated by the self-referential conceptions of others. Adore them. Benefit them through your actions and by refraining from certain actions or statements. Do not reciprocate malevolence with malevolence. Continue to love and maintain your focus on me, for your forthcoming assignment is imminent. God proclaims today, as I am, so are you in the world. What is my current state? Am I in a state of poverty? Am I in debt? Am I experiencing distress? Resolve to discover your self-referral within me rather than in external circumstances. The external situation merely provides a temporally constrained viewpoint. You are not constrained by time, for I have instilled eternity within your heart, enabling you to transcend both time and eternity. I am eternal. As I am eternal, so too are you. The years and days are within my control. I fold them and cast them aside like a once-worn garment, now abandoned. As I possess this power, you also possess the ability to ascend and descend into timelessness, so attaining what you previously believed you would have to wait until a later time to acquire. As a novel entity, you are unencumbered by temporal constraints, a cherished one. Your limitations and bounds are placed as a glorious firmament over you, determined by me, and not by any individual, situation, or scenario. Reflect upon yourself within the confines of time and reclaim it. Allow time to be reclaimed, and observe that I shall achieve in an instant what you believed would require decades. Thus, Carpe Nunc, proclaims the Father. Embrace your present moment. Seize your present and force it to align with, as in heaven, so on earth. This constitutes your allocation. This is the elevated and sacred location from which you shall ascend above the nations of the world. This is the place where you are recognized as you truly are, and where I reveal myself to you in a manner that a temporal perspective could never comprehend. Before the video continues, please like the video, share it with your family and write Amen in comment. God proclaims today that His voice resembles the sound of numerous waves. My voice permeates and resonates within you. My voice resides inside you, emerging into eternal existence, so that you may saturate every aspect of your life with the revitalizing currents of my grace and generosity. Proclaim to the arid regions of your spirit, be rejuvenated. Proclaim to the bones that have whitened in the woods, become robust. I am enriching your bones and invigorating your spirit, watering your inner self with streams that delight the heart of humanity. Accept it. Embrace and cease to be despondent in spirit or fragile in intellect, for I have revealed myself to you as your El Shaddai. Life and circumstances consistently deplete my benevolence in your predicament. Nonetheless, persist in seeking me. Regard me and recognize me as your Father, the effector of your spirit, your complete sufficiency. Gazing at my visage not only grants you a profound understanding of my essence, but also an enhanced awareness of your own identity. You are cherished. You are inadequate as an army with flags, and I proclaim that you are emerging from the arid and thorny terrain into the land of your promise. Do not disregard the promise. Do not forget the commitment. I affirm my commitment to fulfill this, as my sole objective is to provide you with every nice thing available through my means. God proclaims today, I have instilled eternity within your heart. I have instilled eternity within your heart so that you may recognize me. I have instilled eternity into your heart to prevent you from transgressing against me. Inhale it. Eternity is not an external pursuit, it resides within you presently. The Father declares that eternity is the inward realm of splendor in which I am sovereign, governing every aspect of your existence. Exult in the splendor. Embrace it and immerse yourself until you achieve complete purity and everlasting wholeness. The bride is prepared. The eunuchs, the loyal eunuchs, have conveyed my message to you, saturating you with the essence of my presence in your existence. Now don the bridal attire. Approach me now in a procession of magnificence. I will embrace you and draw you to myself. I shall welcome you, and although the entire world may oppose us, dear one, not a single hair shall be harmed on your head, for I claim you as mine. You belong to me. I acquired you to imbue you with the completeness of that which encompasses everything. This is the love that you possess now and eternally, my beloved. God states today that you have requested him to gaze upon you, but that is unfeasible. I shall never regard you with disdain. I inhabit your being. Your heart is my seat of power, from which streams of gold emanate, and beyond lie gates of pearl, granting access to the skies on this day. Your heart is my seat of power, and your life serves as my resting place. No event in your life occurs without my meticulous and unwavering focus. All is in order and all is okay. Articulate it. Everything is in order and nothing is out of place. Your Father is there at the location. By articulating my word, you invoke my presence, and the initial action I undertake is to assert my supremacy and dominion over every situation in your life. This represents your foundational condition and inherent entitlement, which I refer to as my own. Proclaim both internally and externally, as in heaven, so on earth. Proclaim it loudly, even from the depths of your throat. The Father asserts that if heaven is to manifest on earth, it will be via the courageous expression of faith, boldly proclaiming, as in heaven, so on earth. I am with you, dear one. I am present with you, within you, and encompassing you at this instant. Do not focus on the opposing alien forces that may confront you. They are insignificant. They are minute particles of the equilibrium. I am the significant one who shall be recognized by my name JH, the keeper of the covenant. I am establishing a covenant with you today. Therefore, open your mouth wide like a fledgling and accept what I have for you. God declares today that I am broadening your perspective. I am enhancing your perception, enabling you to comprehend a greater extent of my majesty than you have before encountered. I am guiding you from the past into the present, so that you may experience my power and the intensity of my profound love for you, beloved. This is the moment and the hour for which you have profoundly craved. Embrace your present moment. Embrace the affection that can only be comprehended by a revitalized intellect and a rejuvenated spirit. This transcends the limitations of the human intellect and eludes articulation in any terrestrial language. Abandon the expression of human words, and let the divine tongue grace your lips, returning to me the love I generously bestowed upon you on the cross 2,000 years ago. This is the moment when I am inviting you into a more profound and complete love connection with me. I refer to you as my beloved. I refer to you as my bride. Ascend. Ascend here, for I have prepared a place for you. It is time for optimal and superior outcomes. This is the moment to experience my abundance above any standard by which you have assessed my goodness thus far. What further favorable outcomes could occur? No details will be omitted. No unmet needs. No pain in your heart remains unfulfilled. Accept it. Elevate your heart, hands, and voice, and embrace everything that I offer you. Embrace the ardent affection with which I cherish you. A love that transcends death and endures beyond the grave. Even after death and the grave become just footnotes in the chronicles of eternity, you will continue to receive the affection with which I cherish you. God proclaims today, I am your reliance. No need in your life goes unnoticed by me, beloved. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Do not err by assessing natural resources as if they will deplete, or as if I will neglect you on that day. The resources of humanity are ephemeral and transient. My fidelity serves as a steadfast foundation in your life upon which you may consistently rely. You will never rely on me and fail utterly. I am in your company. I am providing you with resources. Renounce the illusory safety of the external and seek the inward sustenance of my provision. I will fulfill your needs with my riches and glory. The glory resides within you, not in a distant location beyond the reach of your faith. Everything that my kingdom is and all that my kingdom can be originates from within. Your heart serves as my throne, while your life functions as my footstool. Place your confidence in me. Allow me to proceed from this point. Release your grip and remove your hands from the steering wheel of self-redemption, elevating your heart to me in prayer. I shall respond. I will respond promptly on the day of distress. Exclaim. Articulate your perspective. Exhibit your reliance on me. You will never experience shame when you seek me for what, in reality, humanity can never offer. Before the video continues, I request you to comment Amen and please help me by doing super thanks. Your support means a lot to us. Today, God declares that His goodness precedes His splendor. You have implored me for increased glory, and it is attainable, declares the Father. Your access to my radiance is predicated solely on the sacrificial blood of the cross, rather than any alternative criteria. There is no performance-based approach to my throne. Only the shed blood can grant you access to the glory you have requested from me. The Father asserts that my glory is not external, it is an intrinsic authenticity. I reside among the cherubim, within the innermost recesses of your heart and existence. Moses implored to witness my glory, but it was essential for my righteousness to precede him. Prepare yourself, declares the Father, for henceforth, I shall allow my goodness to manifest in your life and become a tangible reality. My benevolence serves as the introduction to the splendor you have pursued, and I am inclined to respond to your plea without hesitation. The Father proclaims, rejoice. Celebrate and take joy, for today marks a transformative moment. God asserts today that you need not be concerned about perhaps missing what I am accomplishing on earth. I will ensure that you are positioned at the center of my glory when the transition occurs and the outpouring of my Spirit is initiated. The Father states that when I breathe upon the world, You serve as the conduit through which I exhale. I inhale your requests and exhale your proclamations, resulting in a transformation of the earth. Do not focus on the events and conditions in your life that oppose my promise, for such matters are amenable to alteration, and I am the God who can accomplish it. Today, I summon you to approach me, declares the Father. Do not allow the deceptive enticements of the adversary to divert your gaze from my revealed countenance. Heed my plea and permit the spirit of encouragement to elevate your demeanor and rejuvenate your joy. Rejuvenate in the fountains of my abundant favor, declares the Father, for the effervescent springs of joy and elation are emerging in your life and dispelling all despair. Engage in conversation with my living potential and conclude the dialogue of failure and despair, as that is not your legacy in my kingdom. Be agitated. Be convinced. The Father asserts that you can afford it, as I am replenishing the reservoirs of joy in your life and bestowing the essence of all that I have pledged to you today. God asserts today that love is devoid of remorse. The Father states that He harbors no regret for expending heaven's finest on your sake. My affection for you is heightened today. My affection for you is boundless and unconfined. If Calvary were summoned again today, I would offer my only begotten once more, for the love with which I have cherished you. My affection is neither a clinical phenomenon nor an abstract, dispassionate notion. My affection for you constitutes the essence of my identity. If I did not love you, I would not embody the all-sufficient one, as my love is intrinsic to every facet of my being. My relationship with you is characterized by fervor, intensity, and unwavering support. Your responsibility is to be the cherished one. Permit yourself to accept my love, indulge in my affection, and recognize it as your rightful inheritance granted to you unreservedly. I love you, and beyond love, there exists no purpose or plan, for my love encompasses all that I wish for you to understand regarding my identity and my role in your life. Embrace my affection, declares the Father. Embrace the affection of the only begotten and venture forth in your day as the cherished, for I have bestowed my love upon you and shall not waver until the utmost extent of love manifests in your existence. God declares today that you are purified by the word I have conveyed to you in the sacred space. The private place serves as a sanctuary for you rather than merely a site for infrequent visits. The adversary of your spirit seeks to entice you into the realm of trivial pursuits and superficial thoughts, but I urge you to withstand the adversary, and his tactics will be thwarted. The pressure from circumstances and issues will diminish in the sanctuary, for there is no authority present save mine. I am the originator and the culminator, declares the Father, and in the hidden realm, I have inscribed my promises on the scroll of your existence, which shall not be revoked. Visit the concealed location today, within your heart and thoughts. Permit me to purify you and rid you of vacuous ideas and unproductive anticipations. Allow my fire in the hidden sanctuary to purify you like gold and render you impeccable in my likeness. Depart, my beloved. Depart from the superficialities of worldly matters and immerse yourself in the realm where profoundness beckons to profundity, so that I may rejuvenate your spirit, replenish your intellect, fortify you for the day, and empower you for the struggle. Detach yourself from the distractions of the mind and the distortions of perception that the adversary may use to divert you, and anchor yourself in my love, secured by my everlasting arms. God proclaims today that you are one meant to recognize my voice. You will comprehend my statement. You will perceive both my words and their implications. I am imparting to you discernment at a more profound level than previously. You will contemplate my benevolence, and the essence of my spirit will reveal truth inside the depths of your soul. While others have studied the Logos, you will engage with the Rhema, the current truth that is particularly and directly applicable to your daily existence. In your life and the lives of those around you, you should be able to respond to the inquiry, what is the Lord communicating today? What is He engaged in today? Resolve in your heart to act upon what I disclose and urge you to express and undertake. I will position you appropriately, and miracles will ensue. Miracles will manifest as you and others collaborate with what I disclose through the still, small voice. My voice instigates transformation, hence, ready yourself to advance with the cloud of my spirit and the pillar of fire. The Father states that He will provide you with projects, objectives, and methods of heaven. I will present the compensation framework for the requisite natural resources and provide you with greater benefits than you may anticipate. You will be recognized as one who embodies the Papa God anointing, and many will be liberated from an orphan spirit as they congregate around the love, provision, and ministry that I am imparting to you and through you for the benefit of others. Today, God proclaims that a portal of glory accompanies you wherever you venture. There is no need to search for an external location, for it is my essence within you that provides salvation, healing, and liberation. I sacrificed my life on the cross to grant you all that Calvary offers. I reside as the Christ within, embodying your hope and anticipation. Abandon all self-referential tendencies and insecurities, and permit me to be your everything.